I would like to talk about daily rituals for your actor. Do you sometimes struggle with knowing what you can do on a daily basis to support your creativity and your acting? In this video, I will share 5 foundational rituals that can elevate your identity as an actor through small, repeatable, daily practices. The art of acting is so much more than learning your lines and imitating human behavior. If you truly want to pursue acting as a way of life, it is so much deeper. Also, living the life of an actor should never be a waiting game for the next opportunity. The life of an actor truly is a lifelong dialogue between your body, your mind, your soul, your creativity, and the world around you. Every great artist is a manifestation of a daily commitment. And for the actor, it's a personal commitment to refining the instrument, which is actually what makes the depth of acting possible. Really think about that for a second. All we have is this and what we have inside of us. And the actor's craft deserves to be treated with the same respect as any other noble profession. So let's get into the rituals. Daily ritual number 1, morning centering, grounding your instrument. This type of ritual is actually something that could be beneficial for everyone, not just actors. Every actor's day should begin with grounding. Your body and your breath are the gateways to your emotional truth. If you start your day rushed or scattered, that state can follow you all day long. Morning grounding is, of course, in addition to any physical working out that you might do on a daily basis. The practice is meditation. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You might already engage in a daily meditation mindfulness practice. If that's the case, you don't really need to do anything to change it. Keep doing what you do. If this is something that you don't do or you don't do consistently, meditation consists of a simple routine of conscious breathing, closing your eyes, centering your body, and taking inventory of your emotional awareness. That's it, for around 15 minutes, and this can literally transform your entire day. So why do this? Grounding yourself each morning reminds you to arrive in your day with awareness and acceptance of your entire self. Even 10 minutes of this can help you find clarity, calm, and confidence before stepping into your day's work. Daily ritual number 2, journaling. Journaling builds emotional fluency. In the famous creative workbook called The Artist's Way, author Julia Cameron refers to daily journaling as morning pages. If you're familiar with Julia Cameron's book, you're familiar with morning pages. Acting is emotional storytelling. In order to play a character's truth, you, as the actor, must understand and value your own. Daily journaling helps you observe your feelings without judgment and helps you transform them into tools. The practice: set aside 10 to 15 minutes each day. Use a notebook that's dedicated to this ritual. Don't try to be perfect about it. Just dive in and let yourself be messy. Write quickly and freely. Don't correct yourself or edit yourself. Allow your subconscious to speak. As Julia Cameron describes morning pages, she encourages everybody to do 3 pages of writing. Once a week, you can review what you wrote. Feel free to highlight things. You might notice different patterns or different themes, and you also might notice things that may inform you about your creativity. Now, why do you do this? When you journal consistently, you expand your emotional vocabulary. Deeper emotional awareness automatically expands the actor's toolkit. It also helps release jammed up emotional energy, and it can open you up to hope and possibility, not only creatively, but also personally. An important tip about this is to keep your journal private. It is yours and yours alone. Your daily journal is your emotional and spiritual laboratory. The more free and honest you are, the stronger your emotional access becomes. Daily ritual number 3, monologue practice. Keeping your acting muscle active. Acting is a muscle. If you only use it when you have an audition or rehearsal, it will atrophy. Short, daily monologue practice keeps your instincts sharp and your imagination alive. Here's the practice. Choose short 1 to 2 minute monologues. Rotate them daily, or feel free to stay on the same piece for as long as you want. Each day, with each piece, explore how you would personalize the circumstances as well as the relationship of who you're talking to. Explore the piece while at the same time connecting to your choices, to your event choice and to your relationship choice, while allowing yourself to speak the words through the sensations that arise out of your preparation. From time to time, it doesn't have to be every day, record yourself. Don't judge the work. Just observe. Now, why do this? I think the answer is obvious. This ritual prevents stagnation. It's like practicing scales if you were a musician. Doing this every day, even for a 1-minute monologue, will help you feel like your emotional flexibility, your concentration muscles, and your creative freedom get stronger every day. The goal is not about reaching perfection. It's about practice. As the age-old adage goes, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. Daily ritual number 4, character study in everyday life. People watch. Acting is empathy in all shapes and sizes and all walks of life. In order to portray humanity, you must observe it, and observe it with curiosity and compassion. The practice is to people watch every day on public transit, at a cafe, at the park, and note different details of the people that you observe. How does the person move through space? Where is their energy? Is it forward? Is it inward? What do you imagine about their vulnerability when they speak or when they behave? And regarding their behavior, what does that reveal to you about their inner world? Finally, do some people remind you of a specific animal? Record your observations daily in your acting notebook. And over time, you will compile a catalog of different elements of character that you can use for an upcoming project or an upcoming role. So why do this? Observation sharpens your empathy about human behavior and helps you portray human truth in your characters. Ritual number 5, weekly creative nourishment. Once a week, or really whenever the impulse arises, feed your creative soul beyond acting. Creativity thrives on variety. The best actors draw inspiration from art, literature, and life outside of the work. Schedule a weekly ritual to engage in creativity from a new angle. So here's the practice. Dedicate time to an activity that has nothing to do with acting, but everything to do with play and artful expression. Visit a museum or a gallery, read a book of poetry out loud, dance around in your living room, take a walk in nature, cook a new recipe, go to the ballet, or see a concert or an open mic. So why do this? Acting is a fine art. and can be influenced by different forms. The more you experience art, all of the arts, the more your imagination expands. These cross-disciplinary experiences nurture freshness, inspiration, and joy, all of which translate directly into your creativity and directly into your acting. So in conclusion, rituals are powerful. Rituals are the quiet, personal architecture of mastery. They remind you that being an actor isn't just a destination, but a daily practice of awareness, empathy, and your imagination. You don't need several hours each day, just consistency and passion over the period of weeks or months. These small acts accumulate, and they shape not only your craft, but also your relationship to yourself as an artist. The actor's work does not end when the curtain falls. It begins every day, every morning, and then it follows you, growing deeper and stronger throughout each and every day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website and to learn more about the new Collective Acting Studio and our private coaching membership. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.